Hey Aquarius, so this morning I had done your reading, and as soon as my daughter started the car to warm up the car, my phone cut off. Yes, I am doing my readings on my phone because I'm still trying to figure out this whole camera situation. So y'all gotta bear with me. Anyway, and I really do appreciate if you guys bear with me because yeah, y'all are awesomes. All right, so Aquarius, let me start out there. General reading, right? This is a general reading. This is for all this is for all placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mercury, even whichever one. And if it doesn't resonate, then maybe it's it's for one of your fellow Aquarian brothers or sisters out there. If you do want to have a personal reading, you can always connect with me either through my Etsy, on my Insta, on here. Just go ahead and be like, hey, I need a reading in my comments box. All right, so I did your reading already, like I said. Like literally it was almost done. So overall energy is the Hierophant in reverse, okay? Separation, no longer wanting to be in this connection. All right, then you had the Three of Pentacles come out. Oh, let me move these, Lord have mercy. You had the Five of Pentacles, Emperor in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Devil. All right, so let me move the clarification energy as well, because we about to get this on and popping real quick, going. Let's go. All right, so for the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, right, I really off the bat got that energy, got that vibe that this connection that you're in was probably something that you have been in for a while, because Pentacles takes a while to build, right? It's grounding, it's earth, it's it's just, it takes a long time. It's a long term relationship. So a lot of you guys who are who this is resonating with, it is a long-term relationship that you're in. Possibly 3 to 5 months, 3 to 5 years, possibly. I mean, some people look at 3 months as long-term, guys, so don't judge me on that. 3 to 5 months, 3 to 5 years. I want to go with years only because, again, it is Pentacles. But take it the way you want it. Three of Pentacles, this connection that you guys had is solely based off of somebody's stability, somebody's ability to be able to benefit from this connection. All right. It's basically, that person's doing the hard work and this person's like, can I get this and this and this and this? And that person's like, yeah, okay, sure. All right. That's what this is all about. For some of you, I also got the vibe that in the beginning of this relationship, there were talks of building this foundation, right? Building this foundation of a home or a church or whatever. It's theirs. Building it together, coming together and, putting in the hard work for it. All right. But then later on, something happened where either one, things fell through as far as like planning. Maybe you didn't get the right house, or you got laid off, or you lost your job, or you couldn't afford the lavish lifestyle anymore, whatever the case may be, right? And so now this person is walking away, or you are. All right. Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is telling me that this person is very narcissistic or emotionally, physically, or mentally abusive. And Aquarius, if the person that you're dealing with is like that, like seriously, just, you don't deserve that. All right. Yeah, you don't deserve that. I've been in that situation before, and let me tell you, honey, it's karmic. It was like the hardest thing to pull yourself out of. Like, you have to literally every single day tell yourself, you know, it's gonna be okay. And like the night before, you like cried yourself to sleep, that type of stuff. Like that's what I went through. All right. Two of Wands in the middle, and I really do feel like this is you. I always consider the center cards to either be the subject or the person. So I really do feel like it's you, Aquarius, and you being the Two of Wands in reverse. Sorry, you guys. There's a lot of indecisions of what to do, right? Like, you know what to do, but you're afraid to do it. You're afraid to leave. You're afraid to do this Hierophant thing. Even if like this whole situation has taken its toll on you. Like before, like just maintaining the illusion of a happy, stable, harmonious life, I feel like took the toll off of you. All right. And then that's the reason why it's like you're no longer wanting to deal with this situation. You're no longer wanting to handle the burdens, to carry the burdens, to fight for this connection no more. All right. You no longer want to do that. I feel like for some of you guys as well, like you no longer find this person sexually attractive or attractive at all. Okay. The Page of Cups, I feel like this person comes to you every single time whenever, you know, you always threaten to leave. They're just like, no, I'm so sorry, gives you a cup. I love you, gives you a cup. It's been so stressful, blah, 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 whatever the excuse is, gives you a cup. All right. Page of Cups is very immature, and they just want to literally band-aid the problem. All right. They just want to save face as well, just like with the Four of Wands that I saw in the overall energy in the back. You know, they just want to save face because they know that with you, people are looking at them and they're just like, oh wow, they're like the power couple, they're the happy couple, look at them. Because you see how he's like, where are you going? You at the beach and you dressed up, like, for why? It's because like he needs to have that attention. He needs people to see him in this light, like, you know, super adorable, super loving, oh my god, like he treats you like a princess, whatever, right? Or like an empress, because the Emperor is right here. The Devil card in reverse is you moving on. All right, you're no longer seeing this as a connection again, like that you want to be stuck in. And if you look like with the Devil card, you see how the two people, right, they are bound to the devil. However, on their neck, the chain isn't tight at all. In fact, this is one of those like the looped, it's like looped to where, like, you know, you can adjust the the chain to make it loose or tighter. And so you realize in the reverse that you no longer need to be in this situation. You no longer have to be in this relationship, or in this connection, should I say. I feel like Aquarius, with the Devil in reverse, I feel like this energy, again, like the addictions and all of that stuff, is just the lifestyle itself. I feel like, because, you know, if you, say for instance, you were working with this person, right? Sometimes it starts that way, and especially, you know, with the Three of Pentacles, it's collaboration, stuff like that. So maybe you worked with this person, right? And then this person was just like, hey, you know, like, I think it would be best if, like, you know, you stay at home, or whatever, and I'll take care of us. So you ended up being the stay at home. Now, and like, you know, they're like, I'll take care of us, whatever. And like, you got so used to that, like you enjoy, like, you know, not having to wake up at like butt crack time in the morning, right? Not having to deal with coworkers that you don't want to see, don't want to talk to, all that stuff. And then now it's just like, well, shit, like, what do I do now? Because maybe, again, like, this does give me a vibe of like a long-term relationship. So maybe like you've been doing this for a long time now, it's all you know. And moving on and reestablishing your power, your identity, you know, your strength, is scary for you. Your power is scary for you, right? Like that's the vibe that I'm getting for some of you guys. I do feel like perhaps the person that you're dealing with, maybe, again, when you first met this person, you were in a leadership position. You were either, one, you're an entrepreneur, or you worked for yourself, or yeah, that's an entrepreneur. Hello. You know, you were making the decisions, basically. You're making the big kid decisions, like the big boss decisions that that basically, you know, like that's what attracted them to you in the beginning. Okay, that's how I feel. It's like that's what attracted them to you, was like seeing that, you know, you could stand up on your own, and you can, you know, you work together, stuff like that. For some of you, that could possibly be the reason. All right. Clarification for the Three of Pentacles is the Queen of Swords. All right, so that's where I'm coming in, and I'm saying, like, they saw you as like this very confident, very driven, possibly a little, like, you know, they couldn't really tell, because like you probably got a resting bitch face, or Aquarius. So, you know, don't worry, I do too. I do too. It's okay. But you know, they saw you, and like they probably like heard from a lot of people. They probably was hearing from a lot of people, like, yeah, that's such and such, like, yeah, she bad, but like, you know, she'll bite your head off, or whatever. And they saw that as a challenge. All right, because here they are as an emperor. They saw that as a challenge. They're just like, really? Watch this. Okay. Five of Pentacles clarified by the Empress card in reverse. And then you got the Emperor card in reverse. See, I really do feel like this is a karmic relationship, because especially with like all the major arcana, like you don't have the Lovers card here, but you know, the Hierophant is here, the Devil card is here, you got the Emperor, now you got the Empress. Like that gives me like huge vibes, like this is a karmic relationship, right? This was a karmic lesson with this person. And with the Empress in reverse, it's telling me that, you know, this has heavy like financial ties. Sorry, I had like a hangnail. Financial ties, heavy, because of the fact that like an Empress has, you know, she's abundant, right? The Empress is abundant. The Emperor is, you know, he's a leader. He's like the head, like he runs the kingdom, obviously. So Empress, Emperor, power couple. But somebody in this relationship, in this situation, they're no longer, like you no longer feel like you can depend on this person, because either financially they see all the flashy lights, right? Because of all, like, you know, they got the recognition, they got, you know, all the money and whatever, like, because they're able to, you know, take care of you and stuff like that, right? You may not be like super duper rich, right? But the person that you're dealing with was able to provide you with the things that, you know, were necessary for you to feel comfortable in this connection, and, you know, allowing them to be the Emperor, to be the protector, to be the household, the provider and stuff like that. But I sense that, you know, the money was basically the bribe. The money is basically the bribe. Didn't necessarily have to be like, here's my card, go splurge, or here's a stack, go splurge. It was more of like, you know, you'd be like, I need to leave, I can't do this anymore, and he would be all like, hey, I got you, you know, a weekend getaway for you and your besties to go to Vegas or some shit like that, you know, like stuff like that. It all depends, right? It all depends on you, on what they did. But I do feel like Also, this person may or may not for some of you, I feel like this person may or may not be able to, like, they're not very good with their finances as well. So when they said that they were gonna take care of you, you found out some stuff like, yeah, how are we doing this? Because we are like in debt times 20 or some shit like that. But I don't see that for all of you. I just, like, that just came to me. It was like, maybe somebody's just blowing money because, you know, the Five of Pentacles, they're just blowing money for fun because, like, shiny, you know, they see all this money and they're just like, money like runs through their fingers like water now, right? Okay. For the Emperor in reverse, you guys had 3 cards fall out, all right? Okay, so you had the Page of Cups, which the Page of Cups is right here as well. You got the High Priestess in reverse, and then you got the Death card in reverse. Now you have 2 major arcana, so literally, technically, they mean the same sort of, kind of, all right? Clarifying the Emperor, and then you have the Page of Cups again, and that, again, amplifies and confirms to me that this person that you're dealing with would always, like, you know, surprise you with gifts because they wanted to keep you in the relationship. They wanted to be all like, they wanted to give you that, like, hey, you know, where else are you gonna find a man or a woman who's gonna be like taking care of you this way? Like, you know, you can't find nobody else like me. Like, what you doing? Come back, like, I got you. You said you wanted, you know, that Michael Kors bag. You said you wanted that Louis Vuitton bag. You said you wanted that new car. Like, all right, fine. Like, I'm gonna break you off a little bit. Let's go get it. You know, that type of stuff. Just so that way they can keep you confined. All right, Aquarius. Like, that's really how I feel with the Emperor card having all of these as your clarifications. The Two of Wands and the Chariot. This is clarification for me, telling me to tell you that you need to make that forward movement. You need to decide on yourself. You need to choose yourself in any decision that you do, okay? Is it going to be healthy for you? Is it going to benefit you? Is it going to make you happy? You know, all of that stuff. This situation, yeah, it's making you happy for the time being. Like, you live comfortably, got it. But emotionally, it doesn't. And I forgot who it was, but I saw a post somebody made, and they were just like, ha ha ha, that's the reason why I'll never get married, because they posted it some celebrity female before she got married and then after she got married, and she dealt with an ain't shit dude who, you know, cheated on her a lot, disrespected her on camera, because you know paparazzi be following them everywhere you go. You can't have a sneaky link except for those 2 reporters, right? Like nobody saw that happening. But anyway. Page of Cups, and then you got the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, it's somebody giving you, like, that's what I was getting. The Page of Cups is literally like the Six of Cups. So if you look at the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Six of Cups, if I could pull it out in this, I would. The Six of Cups has a little boy and a little girl. And there's 5 cups on the bottom. And he's holding the 6th one. And there's flowers. There's 1 flower per cup. That's the vibe that I was getting with the Page of Cups. It's always giving you a sorry. I'm sorry. Here's this. I'm sorry. And you're no longer taking that from this person. You're bored with it. You're disinterested with it. You're like, no, I'm good. Take it, whatever. Like, and they're like, are you sure? Because I know you said you liked it. And you're like, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, knowing damn well that's what you wanted. And this person like legit got it for you, like always. But nah. It's not worth it, right? Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. The Devil card being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is you finding your worth again. Because it's, with the Six of Pentacles, it's, he's holding a scale. The guy is holding a scale, and then, you know, he's giving out money, right? that's you finding your worth. That's you're the person holding the scale, and then the people on the bottom that's got their hands out, you can only see their hands in the Rider-Waite card. Those are everyone else. It could be the person that you're dealing with as well, because you are the man holding the scales now. It's in your court. The ball is in your court. I also feel like I can also say, like, it's also giving me it's also giving me the vibe as well that, like, now with you leaving, you didn't know that you had all of these people that you could, that know so much, that actually do value you, and that actually do see you as like a very important person. And they probably saw you going through all this stuff, and now you're like, I need help, I need out. They're like, yeah, finally. So now they're giving you these resources. Like, say for instance, you need a lawyer because you need to get half, right? Like, go ahead and get the bag. Especially if you dealt with some stuff like this, you definitely need the bag. But that's how I feel, all right? That's what I see in this reading. I'm gonna do the Hidden Truth Oracle, and Lord Jesus, ancestors, please. I just need it to resonate, because like sometimes it'll confuse me, because sometimes it won't resonate, and then I'm like, what? Let's try this. I'm gonna have to shuffle, you guys. Oh, not shuffle, but hold on. I don't want your cards to fly. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, hold on. I regret lying to you. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. One more. All right. You came closer than anyone. One more done. Okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And then I'm afraid to contact you. I'm afraid to contact you. I mean, you guys are in a separation right now anyway. That's why I feel, because of the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, like I said, this is a karmic lesson between the both of you guys, okay? Because the Emperor and the Empress is here. You got the Devil card here. You got the Hierophant card here. And I feel like maybe, this person did learn their lesson. They're learning the lesson that they needed to learn in this relationship that y'all have been trying to learn, in your past lifetimes. I regret lying to you. Maybe this does have a lot to do with somebody spending too much money, or, doing something like the flashy lights just blinded them from what was real, who was there from the beginning, stuff like that, right? So I feel like things just continue to accumulate, and because people lie because they don't want to hurt you. They always say it's because they don't want to hurt you, but they lie because they need a reason to do what they did. So I feel like when they say I regret lying to you, it's because you caught them. People never regret what they do unless they get caught. All right, I'm sorry, I'm a downer, but I'm just saying what it is. It was my fault and I blamed you. I don't know what happened. Like, if they got distracted by the flashy lights, by, everyone else or whatever. Yeah, they got distracted. That's their fault. Again, they blamed you. So, Aquarius, I hope that if this did resonate, you do choose yourself. All right, don't be scared to start over. Like, we've all been there. It sucks, but it is for our highest good. And when you think things are so hard, and I go through that all the time as a single parent, when you think that things are so stinking hard, it's because it's there to strengthen you, because you never know who's going to go through that. And I feel like the universe and our ancestors use us as messengers. We go through something so difficult that it almost tears us down, to rise from it, just so that we can help somebody else who the universe knows wouldn't be able to rise from it. I have so many theories. Every single time I go through like a difficult situation, I have so many theories. Like, I'm angry, upset, and all that stuff. Just like same, human nature, emotions. But once I rise up from it, like, I'm grateful. Okay, Aquarius, I'm so sorry. It's a long reading, but I really hope this resonated. If it didn't, let me know. If it did, let me know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye. Have a wonderful weekend, guys.